Hello, it's me, Queen Lee again. Y'all gonna have to excuse these rough ass motherfucking edges because I have not retwisted my hair. Well, I did, but it got sweat out. But that's none of y'all fucking business. Anyway, so, like I said in my last video, I had to screenshot my second one that I was gonna do so I could do it now. So I'm doing it now. So it's the second one, but it's my third video, if that makes any sense. Okay. So, just another little bit nugget about me. Like I said before, I have a lisp, so I try to, enunciate to the best of my ability. So if I get a little tongue tied or I might, botch up some shit, trust me, I'll correct it. And if not, you'll never see this video because I'm going to end up, redoing it. But hopefully I won't have to. So, yeah, so I'm going to read you guys this one that I wrote as well. I write, whenever it hits me. Normally, if I'm having a thought-provoking conversation, which happens often, thank God, because some people talk about the same mundane bullshit every day and don't get fucking tired of it. How? Why? I don't get it. Talk about something that means some shit. Do your kids have to be vaccinated? And if they're not, can you get in trouble? And if you can, why do you get in trouble? Vaccinations come from everywhere. Food comes from everywhere. Diseases come from everywhere. No, diseases are paid for. As long as it's paid for and no one can trace it, guess what? You are a candidate for a motherfucking disease. Doesn't matter who you are. Doesn't matter your genetics. Just saying. But anyways, so I'm gonna go ahead and read this one. I'm sure I'll be getting lots and lots of concerning information and concerning I won't say threats, but cautionary descriptions for my family and friends, I'm sure, because people don't want you to talk about certain things or speak on certain things. Well, I say fuck that. Just like Snowden said, just like Assange said, just like George Carlin, Jane Elliott, all of these people, fucking amazing people, and they made them look like they was crazy, didn't know what the fuck they was talking about, or they're dead, or about to be, or worse. Who fucking knows? Dr. Sebi, all these people. But anyways, that's for other conversations that we'll have in the future. Hopefully you guys will stick around for my journey to see how things go and develop, because I really want to be able to touch people like like Maya Angelou and different people who've had a voice that weren't necessarily that weren't necessarily respected or acknowledged in the way I feel like they should have, at least by the African American community or the black race, whatever the fuck that is. I don't know what the black race is. Do you? Do you know what the white race is? Do you know what race is? Do you know that it's not an actual thing to use to describe you as a person? It's used to describe your social status? Something to think about. Anyways, so I'm just gonna go ahead and read this to you guys. I feel myself getting ready to, drone on and babble and shit like that. So I don't want to do that to you guys. So, casual conscious conversation number 2/3A, I guess you want to call it, because it's my third video. But, alright. Systematic, more like institutional. Oppression at its finest makes us all look so delusional. Now see, when I say us, that includes us all. But racism may have you think black or brown was all I saw. And if not, okay. I mean, racism doesn't poison every brain. But the subtleties it leaves affect you in plenty other ways. Like how you respond to strangers because you assume you know their motives. Or killing people aimlessly to fill up all your quotas. Notice how I didn't say a color, but one definitely came to mind. Is that my fault or yours? Or maybe just the hate that's been left behind? In the deepest, darkest corners, in the crevices of your mind, live the things you despise, either boldly or over time. Now, none of us are perfect. I mean, we can't pretend that's true. But do you know that there's no race, just a me, and then there's you? Just and then there's you. That's it. Anyway. Black and white are colors that can't define who or what we really are. An infinite array of shades and tones blended together amongst the stars. Now, history's a doozy, depending on what and who you want to ask. What if you learned that all you know was skinned from your family's back? Decades and centuries that they'll never get back. And the unrelenting dismissal that someone somewhere you know is on crack. These things are the type to go unnoticed. Seeds of personal thoughts that amplify and give meaning to what a stereo is. Until next time.